So yeah, boys beware. Let's do this. I can already feel the glares of discontent on me by now. Oh, nothing good comes out of Inglewood. Well, except the Weird Al album. Alright, let's start this shit show. Coming to CBS this fall, let's leave it to Officer Beaver. Oh boy, I wonder which gang will shoot me today.
I'm Lieutenant Williams, a police officer attached to the Juvenile Division. I'm on my way to Monroe Junior High School to talk to a group of young people.
The department is sick of the calls of disobedient children and teachers not doing a damn thing.
Seems like a good way to get from one place to another, but sometimes there are dangers involved that never meet the eye. Let's take the case of Jimmy Barnes. Jimmy played baseball all afternoon and
he switches between catcher and pitcher, and I'm not talking about on the field.
He'd done it 100 times before.
100? Shows how much his parents care about him hitting homers, but they don't care to come and pick his ass up.
A real nice guy. He asked Jimmy if he played baseball in the park often. Jimmy told him they practiced 3 times a week and played a rival group on Friday afternoon.
The Hinimizawa fighters, and they're full of insane kids.
It only seemed minutes before they pulled up in front of Jimmy's house.
Get out of my car!
Jimmy got out, the stranger
I said get out!
Friendly pat.
Shit, he made Clint Howard.
Again, as he always drove by the park on his way home.
I wish I had better parents.
Sure enough, the following day when Jimmy finished playing ball, well, the man was there waiting.
I don't like where this is going.
They stopped at a drive-in and the stranger treated him to a Coke.
You're about to get the wrong one, baby.
Off-color jokes. But Jimmy had heard others before, and, well, it made him feel big to so easily win the confidence of an older person.
As opposed to his deadbeat parents. Daddy drunk on a recliner, mom plastered on cheap wine. The stranger is probably the best thing to him.
The following Saturday, they went fishing together. By now, they were using first names. Ralph said it was more friendly.
Soon it'd be lubed anal penetration.
Jimmy hadn't enjoyed himself so much in a long time.
Can I shoot the parents now?
Then during lunch, Ralph showed him some pornographic pictures.
That was easy. I had to fight to get tits on the countryside dial-up.
What Jimmy didn't know was that Ralph was sick. A sickness that was not visible like smallpox, but no less dangerous and contagious. A sickness of the mind. You see, Ralph was a homosexual.
And here's where I no longer will take this fucking thing seriously anymore. Fuck you. I'm not doing this fucking shit. Fuck you. Okay, I decided to wait a day to cool off, so let's do this one. I have a bad feeling about this, too. Film made by dudes, written by a dude, and for dudes, because fucking chicks, bro! and done by the same company who probably supplied every single book in America's schools.
No, Betty, that's wrong. Let me show you again. You use
I bet he
this
thinks she
control
can't make a sandwich
to
without a
focus,
fucking
see?
man's help.
All right, this one here in the right-hand corner to lock the suite. There we are. Now let's try it again.
Oh, there's someone here to see you. Are you Mr. Bradshaw, the foreman?
Yes.
Mr. Donnelly up in personnel said for me to give you this card.
Sorry,
I'm
but
your
due to
new,
budget cuts, I
bearings
replaced your
inspector.
Christmas bonus
Oh.
with memberships to the Jelly of the Month Club.
I'll be with you in just a minute.
Bastard!
No, one at a time. Well, I'll be back later to go over this with you, Betty. Just in the meantime, do the best you can.
You'll have to excuse her.
you
She's
follow me,
hopped up on
please?
antidepressants and clinker-brick wine.
Just have a seat here. I'll be back shortly.
Well, Mr. Bradshaw, what's on your mind?
You fucker! I needed that bonus!
Inspector.
The bills are killing me this
You're a good
winter!
one, too. Just look at that record.
Okay, now, Walt, you've had your little joke. Give her to somebody else. I ask for a man.
We don't have a man with her qualifications. Seriously, Brad, if you treat her right, she might make you a darn good employee.
What do you mean, treat her right?
You grab
Get
her by
that
the pussy.
chip off your shoulder. What's wrong with her?
She's a woman, isn't she?
Hashtag first world
You
problems.
got a lot of women in your department. What's wrong with one more?
Did you ever hear of the straw that broke the camel's back?
Then you have a
They're
weak
good
backbone,
workers,
you little shit.
Accurate, quick to catch mistakes, a lot of patience.
Yeah, but that comes out of books. I work with them, mister. I know what happens.
What does happen?
It's a long story.
Come
Let
on
me
now,
guess,
tell
nobody
me,
wants to
what does
fuck you.
happen? Maybe I've been misinformed.
Not so long ago, you sent me a girl by the name of Myrtle Malloy. Remember?
I remember.
As per her qualifications, I assigned her to an inspection bench. Well, in a matter of days, that bench looked more like her dressing table.
Assuming he knows what her dresser looks like, he might be a nightly cross-dressing
Joe,
tranny.
will you take your stuff back to table 9? That'll be your bench for the time being.
Okay, Chief.
Myrtle, we're moving you to table number 10.
Is something wrong, Mr. Bradshaw?
No, nothing's wrong. We just need this space for something else.
My misogyny is that big, sugar
It's a nice
tits.
place to work. The light's good here, and it's nicely situated right in the middle of things. I just begun to feel at home.
Well, I'm sorry, Myrtle, but table
If you
10
want
will have
nice
to be your
things, go
work
back to
area
the
for
kitchen.
time being.
You mean there's liable to be another change?
There's always that possibility.
Well, I certainly hope I'm not moved every other day.
With man, no trouble at all. Tell him what you want, and he does it.
He'll even
But
blow
with
you for
Myrtle,
bus fare. No
a
fuss.
little move
No
is a
homo,
big
though.
Production.
Okay.
Now, wait a minute. You asked me, now let me tell you. Now, here's another problem.
He's not paid enough for this guy's bullshit.
Oh, Mr. Bradshaw, I wanted to tell you that the date is set for my marriage. I'll be leaving soon.
Marriage? I thought you just got engaged.
Well, I told you about it 6 months ago.
And
We
he
were on
forgot
the way
about
to
it in
find a
6
place to
minutes,
live.
thanks to a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Brother. Well, how soon are you leaving?
Well, the end of next week.
Well, that'll really put us in a bind around here. It takes time to break in a relief girl.
Not her fault that
know
you're
it
an
does. I
incompetent
wonder, why
Why
ass.
didn't you say something? I didn't realize you were getting married right away.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Bradshaw, but I really thought you knew. We've all been talking about it.
Again, drunk,
Okay,
incompetent.
Brad.
Fire
How many
him!
blushing brides do you have? Besides, what's all this got to do with Dolly, the new girl? She's already married. And she's a qualified bearings inspector.
You know what I was doing when this new girl came in a few minutes ago?
Bitch,
I
bitch,
was trying to
bitch.
cope
That's
with
all
one of
you
the
ever
biggest
do,
problems
mother.
of all, Walt. Now, in your books, it comes under the general heading of absenteeism.
Pages
among
on
women
workplace
employees.
sexism was obviously ripped out.
Yesterday, I spent an hour and a half teaching one of our girls what she needed to know in order to start on the oscilloscope today. This morning, she isn't here, so I had to use somebody else.
I got the blues
I
balls
don't
in the
think the girl
tri-state
we got on
area.
it now ever pick it up, so I'll probably have to find somebody else.
Question. All these things you've been talking about, marriage, absenteeism, personality problems, Aren't they really just a part of life?
Part of a woman's life, maybe.
In the kitchen where she belongs.
I remember the good old days when there were all men in my department, and we didn't have these problems.
You didn't have the production output you've got now either. Look, Brad.
You're an asshole.
got a new
A
barracks
sexist,
inspector
misogynistic
who happens to
asshole.
be a woman.
That might get Trump
You need
elected, but
someone,
that will get you
and
fired.
there's
So
a man
stop
available.
fucking bitching, you
It
pansy.
seems to me that whether the gal adds up to trouble or not is pretty much up to you.
By the way, I know your Twitter and Tumblr. If I see this online, kiss your job goodbye. He's a fucking asshole and an alcoholic. End of discussion.